everything. Is that it? It's like disarming Germany. Now get out of here. I should use this on myself after what you've done to me and your mother. The shame of it.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'll start packing and go to the convent.
You're not going to any convent. You're gonna marry this bum just as soon as I get my hands on him.
Oh, Daddy, you changed your mind.
What choice have I got, you tramp? And after the wedding, you'll move into a nice ground floor apartment.
Why a ground floor apartment?
Because after I break his legs, he's not gonna make it up any steps.
Interesting.
There's a dame at the door.
Can't you see I'm busy? Brush her off.
I can't,
Why not?
because the dame says...
I know. It's a matter of life and death. Basta Finucci's. What can I do for you, Miss
Teresa,
Teresa?
can we speak privately?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you come up to my office? Dempsey got the workout I'm getting. He wouldn't have lost his last fight.
Mr. Provolone, I've done a stupid thing.
What's that?
I've fallen in love with a man named Anthony Rosano.
You're right. That's a stupid thing. He's already spoken for.
By who?
By me.
What do you mean?
Anthony just asked to marry my daughter.
He was here already?
Yes. But you're young. Don't worry about it. You're attractive. The breadlines are full of eligible young men. Now, if you'll excuse me.
No, you don't understand, Mr. Provolone. I lied to Anthony. I told him that I was your daughter.
You did what?
He thinks you're my father. So you see, when he asked for permission to marry, it was me he wanted.
That means he never even met my daughter. That's wonderful! No, wait, that's terrible. If he never met her, then who's the father? Listen, of all the guys in the world, why did you pick me?
Because I wanted Anthony to think that I came from a wealthy family. After all, he makes $1,400 a month.
It's $1,200 a month.
When he asked my name, I had just seen your picture in the Daily News. So I told him I was Teresa Provolone.
That makes sense.
I didn't find out until later that you were a gangster. I mean, that you were who you were.
Then why didn't you tell him the truth?
Because he liked the idea that I was your daughter. I just found out that he worked for you.
It's more like he works for himself.
So you see, Mr. Provolone, I don't want Anthony to find out the truth from anyone else.
Yeah, if he does, I'm out 50,000 clams. Think. All right, I got it. Now, I won't tell him you're not my daughter, but you gotta do something for me.
Oh, anything, Mr. Provolone.
Don't leave this room until I settle a small matter with Mr. Rosano.
I'll wait right here. Promise.
Cut. Keep your eye on my office and make sure my daughter don't go nowhere, huh?
How'd she get in there? I've been watching this door the whole time.
Not Lisa, Teresa.
You got two daughters? All right, in the third, I want $40 across the board on hi-hat. That's right, $40 worth of parsley. We're running a little low on garnish.
Aldo, that kid Anthony?
He left.
I know he left. Get him back here. He said he was taking a walk around the block.
I can't. I'm smoking a salmon.
Put it out, get Anthony, and stash him somewhere. But not in my office.
Look at you, Snaps. One day you're being honest and you're falling apart. Forget about the promise to your old man.
A promise is a promise.
Mr. Provolone, can I speak to you now?
Not now. Ouch!
Angelo!
As you were.
Angelo!
Sophia, honey, you're the first person I've wanted to see today. Belle.
This is the last time, absolutely the last time I drive with that crazy chauffeur of yours.
Johnny Elbows?
He dropped me off at Mass and stayed out front with the motor running.
Oh, it's a force of habit.
You had to fire Oscar. He was a real chauffeur.
Forget about Oscar. We got more important things to talk about.
What's the matter? Jesus, Mary, and Joseph! My baby! My little baby.
Your father just told me. Mama, I'm sorry, Mama.
Oh, it's not your fault.
It's his fault.
My fault?
Yes, you suffocated her.
You kept me prisoner up here like Rapunzel.
Well, you certainly ain't Snow White.
Look at the example you've set, filling the house of thugs, goons, and hitmen.
All right, well, sometimes I had to bring my work home with me.
Who did this thing to you? Tell Mama.
Daddy knows he met with him this morning.
Well, who is it?
Better you hear it from your own daughter's lips.
It's Oscar.
The chauffeur?
Why you acting so surprised? You knew.
Of course I knew. I just had no idea. Be right back.
There you are. I found them.
We gotta talk.
Angela, we've got to talk. Oh, I didn't know you were busy.
You must be Mrs. Provolone. What an honor.
Sophia, little Anthony, my accountant.
And future son-in-law. I've just asked permission to marry your daughter.
Lisa?
No, dear, not Lisa. The other one.
What other one?
You know, the other one. The other one that's not Lisa. Why don't you go check on the girls, dear?
I didn't know you had two daughters.
Yeah, this house is full of surprises today. Look, Annie, I don't know if you noticed, but my wife was a little cool to you.
I did notice. Is there anything wrong?
Yeah, she thinks you're a fortune hunter.
Oh, no. Nothing could be further from the truth. How can I convince your wife of my good intentions?
Easy. You know that 50 G's you chiseled from me?
And plan to give to your daughter after we're married?
Well, give it to her before you're married. Write out a check. That way my wife will know you're not marrying Lisa just for her money.
Teresa.
Yeah, I'm always getting these two kids mixed up. Here, sit down.
There's a little problem.
No ink?
I didn't want to put the money in a bank. You know what kind of shape they're in these days. I converted it to precious stones. Diamonds, emeralds, that kind of thing.
That's the perfect wedding gift. You know how women love jewels.
I'll go get it right now.
Anthony, if you want, I could have one of my boys escort you. After all, that's a lot of ice.
Oh, no, don't bother. I'll be right back, Dad.
I'll be waiting, son. You miserable little punk.